Good evening, my friends, and welcome to Cubaneando with Viviam Maria Lopez, with you every Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time on WDNA, which is also heard and seen live on the web at wdna.org, as well as on TuneIn Radio. And we're thankful to have your company this evening as we take this little excursion through Cuba's music, and this evening presenting some brand new music with you, our audience, and also some very special guests in the studio later on this evening to join us, Ms. Rosie Inguanzo and Alfredo Triff, and a brand new project. So welcome to Cubaneando. Bienvenidos.
No sabe cuántas veces te mentí, sí te mentí. Sin piedad y soy capaz, tantas veces cosa ni mía. Puro teatro, pura alquimia, puerir de situaciones. Dramático contexto, ocupación de ser héroe. No te pongas perfume, ella se dará cuenta. Placer incidental a la venta. Termino y me aprieto el cinto. Mi cabeza se calienta. Cuánto abusé de tu amor. Ese viaje repentino, una reunión misteriosa. La visita de un pariente, el trabajo en el trabajo, todo para alquilar un cuarto en un motel cualquiera. ¡Ay!
A ver, dime lo que me has hecho.
Os lo admito, te abusé.
A ver. ¿Y qué era lo que tú me hacías?
Que ríe último, ríe mejor.
Ay, ¿con qué maldad tú me querías?
Aún hay tiempo.
Tu conciencia está maltrecha.
I love it. It's brand new music here on Cubaneando with Miami Untitled. And I'm talking this brand new production that I'm very excited to present it to you, Alfredo Triff, a project that we'll be talking right here with us in the studio. And you can log in if you haven't done so yet through your TuneIn Radio or so through wdna.org. You can also view us on the webcam and you'll see my special guest, Rosie Inguanzo, Alfredo Triff, with me here to chat a little bit about this magnificent project that we are enjoying and the tune that we just heard, If You Only Knew How Much I Lied to You. And, bueno, bienvenidos. Welcome, Rosie, Alfredito.
Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful.
So happy to have you here. And really a city that's very special because I know it was dedicated to somebody, a very talented percussionist, somebody very loved by all of us and who really, his passing was very, very shocking to those of us who were close to him. Daniel Ponce, who's also featured here in the album. I wanted to mention that first because on this tune that we heard, in fact, he's participating throughout the album.
All throughout, right?
Yep.
All throughout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, let's talk about this Miami. I love this, a love story from a sunny land of vice, broken dreams, and obstinate exiles.
Yeah, that's the line of it's a line that many people perhaps would have issues with, but it's the myth that Miami has. Remember Miami Vice in the 80s and the different perceptions of Miami.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Now, Miami Untitled. Previously, you had a song with the recording that we've also featured here previously, and this is a new project. Tell me how Miami Untitled is born and musicians that participate on it.
Well, thanks for inviting us to your program, which is a beautiful program, and you participate. You give it a very special spin that is unique. So thanks.
Gracias, Alfredo.
The project started with a group of musicians. I said it's time to move to the next project, and I invited I think a very interesting group of musicians, some of which are friends. Most of them are friends. Mm-hmm. And they know each other. Robbie Amin on drums, El Negro Horacio on drums.
He was the one you called, yeah.
Because they know each other. They're very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel was on congas. René Toledo on guitar. He had just arrived from Spain, and I approached him, and he did it. Cisco Dimas on trumpet.
Yes,
a very young, very promising young trumpet.
Mm-hmm. That he's played with Sammy Figueroa.
Sammy
also.
is playing the percussion. Raul Murciano is playing the piano, and Alex Berti, who's been with me for my last project, is playing the bass. Roberto was singing, and then Xiomara was kind enough to do one take for us one evening that she said, let's do it, and we did it, and it came out amazing. Pretty good.
It is. It definitely is. So we heard in the vocals Roberto Poveda, and in fact, I have queued up the tune that is sung by Xiomara Laugar. Again, it's a really, really nice one. It's Languideces, which also has a version sort of in English as well with another name, Languideces. Let's go and play Languideces with Xiomara Laugar, and then we're going to come back here to talk a little bit more with Alfredo and Rosie about Miami Untitled, the projects, everything that they're doing, and they're in the process of also finishing the production of their video clip and many other things. And where can we go and see Alfredo performing?
El paraje se fuga en el vagón vacío. La ventana se nubla, languideces. Faltas tú, un hueco en el aire, y quedó tu fruta siniestra. Flor de ceniza, humo que me dejaste, huyo aquí, geranio gris, sueño brumoso, flor de ceniza, languideces. Esto es una historia brutal que la memoria eludió. Un todo de ti, un lugar. La memoria de ti otra vez. Hablo y no. Digo y sí. Geranio gris, languideces.
Yes, Xiomara Laugar, Languideces, and from the album Miami Untitled, Alfredo Triff, who's here with me in the studio, and with all of us in the studio, also Rosie Inguanzo. And we are chatting a little bit about this great project that we're presenting here for the first time, and I'm happy that I can do so here. Rosie, off the air, we were talking about the time when this was recorded, when Miami Untitled was recorded.
Well, there was this incident at the Herald. Remember this guy that was eating someone's homeless face?
Yeah, I think they called him the cannibal.
And the cannibal.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the album is somehow, the lyrics are affected by this happening. And his aesthetics, he is always into the night, the late, the underdogs of the night. And that's your music, that's your aesthetic. And I believe Miami Untitled, it's a sequel of the one before, Dada Son, which is also about the night, and also Boleros Perdido is also about the night. So it's following that path, right?
Yeah, the night is Miami's very sunny. So
Cynic?
no, sunny.
Oh, sunny.
It's very sunny.
Okay.
So people see Miami as the beach and blue and
Pink.
but it has has a different angle too. I think.
Yes, those of us who live here, and in fact, all of us either come from immigrant parents. My parents came from Cuba, but in your case, you were born in Cuba, and it reflects in your playing, in your compositions, in everything that you do here. That life, that coming from that, being an immigrant and all that. For example, well, Rosie, you came in '85.
Yes, I was 17, and the story of all exiles, and very turbulent story. But it's also poetic in many ways, and it's my story.
You're a poet. You're a director. You're an actress. I mean, you sing beautifully. You
I don't
also
sing.
Well,
Come on.
when you speak, you sing.
Oh, so sweet. You do.
I
Come on, you're beautiful. But I don't sing. I'm just an actress. I'm a performer. And then he will give me all this. He will give me this music and the iPad. And he will tell me, okay, write some lyrics for this. And I will do it. But I don't know how to sing.
Rosie has like 3 or 4 lyrics in the album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and this is the second project we collaborated. You did lyrics also for boleros.
Did I?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So this is the second project, and And I agree. I think she did a good job at the end, you know.
Yeah. And in your case, Alfredo, well, you came in 1980.
I came in
Cuando lo
1980, yeah.
But to New York, you went to New York?
Yeah, we went straight we had a little stop in Pennsylvania, and then, I ended up in New York.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you started, again, they're performing with many big names and doing your own, and of course, you're an activist, you're a professor, you really have, both of you have many angles that really are felt through through this music, really. And again, you represent, this represents really what Miami's all about. And like you said, I like this, a different face to what that sunny, Miami is. This is a bit of everything. Now, there's one of the tunes here that I'd like to play now, The Worn Skin of Days, that both of you are there.
I like that one.
Tell me a little bit about that before we go to that one.
Well, it's again, it's a slow sort of a bolero, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been, cultivating this kind of genre, and
mortifying it.
No. I mean, it's boleros are very sentimental and sad, but they have a place.
Yes.
So.
And again, it's really both of you, again, collaborating, on this one. So let's enjoy. And I'm with me here in the studio, Alfredo Triff Rosie Inguanzo, and this is brand new music with Miami Untitled.
...24 de noviembre... ...destino marcado en el monitor blanco de mi computadora... ...me da miedo abrirle la puerta a un futuro de peores noticias... ...siempre somos los mismos, persiguiendo sueños absurdos... ...apenas queda tiempo para abarcar esa sociedad anónima de amigos y enemigos... ...demostrar la amistad imperfecta y el amor... ...entre el cubismo discordante de eventos impredecibles... ...calentamiento global en la cabeza de los políticos... La injusticia de los huracanes, el sufrimiento indecible del mar y la piel descolorida de los días.
...24 de noviembre... ...no hay días aciagos, hay ideas despiadadas... ...gritos que elevan las gaviotas... Mientras la luna cuelga como un grueso pescado detrás de los highways. A cada hora le duele la vida. El mundo se calienta, tú te preguntas por extraños. Yo me acerco a los míos de quien tú eres parte. Siempre hay rostros familiares que te tienden la mano. Y enemigos que pudieron ser amigos en el borde de una fotografía.
¿Qué vas a hacer por fin?
¿Por qué esa pregunta?
Necesito saber.
No sé.
¿No te gustaría salir?
¿Viste qué mañana tan bella?
Dicen que va a llover.
Los pronósticos dicen tantas cosas.
El problema es el amor.
Te quise tanto como las palomas dan la hora.
Se ha nublado el cielo.
¿Sabes qué?
Sí, te vas.
No, te quedas.
nice. And Alfredo Triff Rosie Inguanzo, well, the new one, Miami Untitled. Alfredo Rosie, what's cooking? I know you have, you're currently almost finishing a video of one of the songs. Tell me.
Yeah, we're finishing this video that Luis is producing, Luis Soler, a dear friend of mine, which is he's also the graphic designer.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
The
designer of the album. Great ideas, really.
Yes.
But he did a video based on the first song you played.
Yes.
Te mentí.
I wish.
I liked it.
If you only knew how much I
I
liked
lied
you
to
only
you.
know how much
The
I
only
lied
one.
to you, and so that's forthcoming. Also, I'm finishing a new album. This is a more jazz-oriented album. No lyrics, no songs. Just it's for violin and octet and 8 instruments.
Wow, very nice.
So I guess that it would be ready for next year. So I'm in the mixing process, and then little details, but it's done.
And more or less the same musicians as you had
Just the same
here,
group.
but again, the concept. Excellent. Now, people, when they want to go online to find you, give me the various websites where they can find you and for them to obtain the album.
Well, they can find it at City Baby, of course. It's a very nice website, very, very musician friendly. They can find it on iTunes.
Yes.
They can find it on Amazon. I mean,
It's everywhere.
those are the 3 main sources, but iTunes and City Baby,
Of
definitely.
course. And of course, they can also find you on Facebook.
Yeah.
You have
Also,
your page.
AlfredoTriff.com.
AlfredoTriff.com. And remember, Alfredo Triff, TRIFF.com. Excellent. And they can find. So again, my friends, don't miss it. Miami Untitled. It's Alfredo Triff presents Miami Untitled, and certainly one that you want to pick up and enjoy it, and keep tabs of what's going on with Alfredo, with his music, with the new projects, and we'll always bring it to you first than anywhere else. So make sure you keep it right where you got it. And to our friends, well, if you want to say some final words to conclude, because we only have a couple of minutes left of Cubaneando this evening.
Qué linda.
No, I just want to say thank you again, for having us, and it's a great opportunity, and thanks a lot.
Enjoy the music.
And enjoy the music.
Let the music happen. Music it's our breed.
That's where it is, and that's exactly what we are. Gracias, Rosie. Gracias, Alfredo.
Cariños para ti.
Lo mismo. Here to finish up, Alfredo Triff and Miami Untitled with one of the tracks. Good night. God bless.
Casi invisible, irreconocible. Así confieso estar un poco fuera de mí. La humedad perfila mi sombra.